What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another edition. Welcome to another episode. I am your host, Trey Dillon, and this is Say Something. What's good, everybody? How y'all feel tonight, man? Welcome to the show, as I said. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. And on the ones and twos joining me tonight, Zach, what's good?
Greetings and salutations, campers. Welcome to DallasOnAir.com.
Hell yes, man. Got a party for y'all tonight. Welcome again to Thumpin' Thursdays, man. Making Thursdays jump like a kangaroo with something stuck in his feet. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's how we getting down tonight, man. Bringing y'all the funk. As always, man, I got to show love to everybody, man. So let me go ahead and start out with shout outs and announcements. You know what I mean? As always, man, first and foremost, let me holler at my people right here in the DF Dub, Dallas. What's going on, man? Appreciate y'all. Got to holler at my people up there in Chicago. What's going on, Chi-Town? How y'all feel tonight? Got to holler at my people in Atlanta. Atlanta, how y'all feeling? What's good? Holler at my people up there in Wisconsin, man. Milwaukee's up in the building. Got to holler at the people over there in Indiana tuning in every week. Thank y'all as always. Got to holler at the people out there in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all tuning in and rocking with me. Got to holler at the people over there in the boot, man, Louisiana. What's good in Monroe? How y'all feeling tonight? Hollering at my people over there in Washington, D.C., man. Chocolate City. What's going on, man? Hope y'all night is going well. Got to holler at my people over there, man, in Florida, or as I like to say, Florida. Got to holler at my people over there, man, on the West Coast. San Fran, Oakland, man. Thank y'all for checking in. Appreciate y'all. Got to holler at my people over there in the Pacific Northwest, man. Seattle, what's good with y'all tonight? And as always, as usual, man, I got to holler at my people over there in the AZ, Arizona. Mama, Stepdaddy Webb, what's good? Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Hope everybody's feeling well. Hope everybody's doing well. You know what I mean? Got anybody you want to holler at, Zach?
I just want to say hey to Jedi and Kat. Jedi, feel better, and Kat, we'll see you soon.
Absolutely, man. Definitely prayers up to them, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
As always, man, I tell y'all every week, go ahead and get y'all comments and reviews on that Say Something Facebook page. If you got a show idea, if you got a video that you want to send me, that you want me to play, I'll play it, you know what I'm saying? Just send it to your boy and holler at me. If you got any show ideas, any improvements, let me know what you think so I can tell you to go to hell.
Exactly.
As always, man, I need y'all to jump over there when y'all get a chance, man, to that YouTube page. We trying to get them subscribers up, man. Take 2 seconds and just hit the subscribe button. It don't cost you nothing, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and share that YouTube page. Get your friends in on it, man, because if one medium go down, just, we'll follow it on the next medium, you know what I mean? Trying to get them viewers up. And woo, I got an announcement for y'all tonight. You ready for this one, Zach?
Go for it, man.
I think that we gonna have a reemergence of the tip jar.
Okay.
I think we're gonna have to bring the tip jar back, man.
We are.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I've been trying to get y'all to hit me up for merchandise, man. Ain't nobody hollering at me, man. If y'all see some gear that y'all want to rock, man, holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get down, man. If not, still hit me up on that Cash App, that PayPal. Donate $1 to if that's what you want to do. We taking it any way we can get. You feel me? Got to holler at my big brother Maine checking in. What's going on, big brother Noopsy? How you feeling tonight? You know what I mean? That's how we doing it, man. Like I said, also make sure y'all follow me on the gram, man. I'm going to try and start putting more pictures on the gram, man. But as I said, I'm not too much of a picture taker. I got to get out of that mode, you know what I'm saying, and figure something out. So, you know what I'm saying, get myself exposed like that. Not exposed, but you know what I'm saying? I need the exposure, Zach.
I know. We don't need that. It ain't that kind of show.
Absolutely.
It ain't
man.
That kind of show.
Absolutely. And before we even get started, I have got to say, in the immortal words of Rakim, it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a strong rhyme to step to. Think of how many weeks shows you slept through. Time's up. I'm sorry I kept you. You feel me? Good to be back, man. Missing y'all. Hope y'all miss me, you know what I'm saying? In the immortal words of Varnell Hill from the Martin Show, did you miss me? That's what I'm talking about, man. Got to send a very special shout out to my homegirl in Chicago, Rona Murphy. It's her birthday today, and she would say Leos do it best. I disagree, but today's her day, so let me send her a big ass shout out and a big ass happy birthday. Murph, happy birthday. Many more. You know we love you. Appreciate you. Also, I have got to mention my homegirl Angela Gormer's business, Yum Yum's Tasty Drinks and Dish. For all your bartender and catering needs, man, go on Facebook, check out that page. She got the hookup for you anytime, day or night. Holler at my girl for that. You know what I'm saying? Any events y'all got jumping off, she got you covered. That's what's going on shout outs and announcements, man. What's going on in the news? We got to get to all the good stuff, I guess. And what's at the top of the list, Zach? None other than your boy.
Oh.
Number 45.
Oh, that ain't my boy.
Number 45.
That ain't my boy.
You know, he's in the news again, man. The Mueller report that came out, you know what I'm saying? And they trying to break down what is and what ain't and what ain't and what is. And say, man, we already know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're going back and forth with that. Not even a little bit.
Well, basically, the Democrats say that the American folks are too dumb to read, and the Republicans are counting on it.
They let his ass get up in there, so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But no, they wanted him on the Hill to basically say exactly what his report says, and they didn't get the sound bites that they were looking for.
Yeah, he fumbled it or whatever.
Well, no, he didn't fumble it. He just basically said, look, I wrote 440-something pages. Go back and read it. I laid out the tools for you. Now you got to take action.
They ain't going to do nothing, man. It's the same old. You know what I'm saying? His racist ass sitting up there doing. This dude actually said, I'm the president. I can do whatever I want. Those words came out of his mouth, right?
Pretty much.
I wouldn't even bullshit you, man. Yeah. I mean, American people, how do y'all feel about it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, this dude is sitting up there like he's just, untouchable. I can do what I want. I can say what I want. And ain't nobody calling him on it. They even trying to back his ass up, bro. That's the killer part. People trying to explain, and you know what I'm saying? And dude, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it don't even come down to politics at a certain point. It's just decency versus ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what's right and what's wrong. And this dude is all types of wrong.
Oh, he is.
So, but the people that's worse is the ones that's standing behind them trying to explain the bullshit.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers, hey, man, bring your face over here. So we can do that to it. You know what I'm saying? Just that bullshit. On a better and lighter note, you want to know somebody who's running for office that y'all can get behind? My man Scarface down there in Houston. Brad Johnson, a.k.a. Scarface from the Ghetto Boys, has decided to run for Houston City Council. I have got to know what y'all think about that. What do you think about your favorite rappers or actors getting into politics? I mean, would you vote for them just because of who they are and the music that they put out or the movies that they've been in, or would you actually listen to their policies and see what they're going to vote on and which way they're going to flow?
Well, you look how well that worked out in California with Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, they got exactly what they wanted, didn't they? Mm-hmm. Man, you talk about something crazy. That whole situation, man. I mean, but hey, California's a whole nother place, bro. You know, I'm happy right here in Big D. That's how I feel about that. But I think that more people should put their money where their mouth is. You know what I'm saying? All these people that's, you know what I'm saying, in the rap game, in the music game, in movies, TV, whatever. You know, if you got a complaint, step up to the plate there and put your name in the hat. Exactly. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Donate not just your money. Don't just write a check. Get your ass out there and handle your biz. You know what I'm saying? And put your people and your neighborhood first. And I applaud them. You know what I mean? More people should get behind that.
Yeah.
Got my homegirl Ace cruising, checking in. What's going on, Ace? Got my favorite niece of mine, Toya, checking in. What's going on, Toya? We just had to wish Rona Murphy a happy birthday. Make sure y'all get over there on Facebook and wish her a happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? And the last news story that I got, Zach, this tickled me. 469-708-8609. Make sure y'all holler at your boy, man, because once again, this is an audience participation show, man. This is a show for the people, you feel me? I'm going to need to hear y'all voice, man. Call in, holler at me, get your opinion on, and say something, you feel me? This last story, Zach, everybody. Parents were warned that their children could be put in foster care over a lunch debt. I'm going to let that sink in. If your child owes some damn lunch money, we got a phone call coming in. That's what's up.
Already? Go ahead, caller. You're on the air live. Say something to Trey Dillon.
Yo, what's up,
What's going on? Is this my
Hey.
nephew, Kevon?
What's up? Hey, what was your question? Did you ask what would I think about if celebrities and them get into politics?
Yeah, first tell the people who we got on the line, nephew.
All right, it's your boy Kevon. I'm a YouTuber, a stand-up comedian.
Tell them where to find you at.
Oh, you can find me on YouTube at your boy Kevon, YABOYKEVON.
That's what's up.
All right.
See, we talent run through the family. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, nephew, the question was, how do you feel about your favorite rappers or actors or musicians running for office?
Yeah, I want them to stay out of it because I don't know. I really don't be thinking politics really that important because they all still be lying up in that though.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's really,
but if they making
really
music
don't.
about how bad the hood is, and they decide they want to do something good for the hood, why not jump and put their name in the hat?
Yeah, true. Then that can help the hood if they trying to get in to switch the laws. Then yeah. But this is what I called to ask you.
What's up?
So you know how September 21st they supposed to try to like get Area 51, right?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, and they try to see the aliens. So this is what I was thinking. So what if they broke in there? They found like a bad little alien chick, right? I was asking them, would they smash a bad alien chick though?
Captain
So
Kirk
look,
did.
So some of them said yeah though. But listen to this. If you fuck the alien chick good as hell and she coming across solar systems, can't no human girl say nothing because you got bitches traveling galaxies.
So your girl just got to rock with it?
Yeah, I think so. Will some of your viewers smash an alien chick? You never know.
Hey, you just posed the question to him. So my nephew said if y'all would smash an alien chick like Captain James Tiberius Kirk, let me know.
but you have a good time on your show.
All right, man. Appreciate you calling in, nephew.
No problem. All right, bet.
All right, later.
Keep on.
Yeah, interesting question. I mean, she coming light years away, you know what I'm saying? I mean, your girl got to give you a pass on that one, don't she? Like, damn, I mean, that's like once in a generational thing. That ain't going to happen again tomorrow. Shit. So.
Yeah, but then, of course, when they say they want to smash, then you get alien happening. And suddenly, when they impregnate you by smashing in your face, putting your tail down your throat, laying eggs in your stomach, and then sprouting out. Like, that's technically sexual intercourse. Hey, nobody wants that.
Right. I wonder what alien stalking would look like. You can't get rid of this alien motherfucker. You done knocked her down now, nephew. Now she don't want to go back home to a galaxy. Now her ass is here. Just sitting up there looking at you cross-eyed. Say, hey, man, be careful what you wish for. You know what I'm saying? Because it never goes the way you think. You know what I mean? So, like I say, man, we was talking about this story about parents were warned that their children could be put in foster care over a lunch debt. Luzerne, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Luzerne County School District in Eastern Pennsylvania sent a letter saying that your child owes $75.25, and if that bill is not paid, we're going to report your ass to the dependency court. $75.25, we going to report your ass to the dependency court. They going to tell them, your child has been sent to school every day without money and without breakfast and or lunch. Let me stop right there. 469-708-8609. How do y'all feel about that? Zach, how do you feel about that shit?
I'm amazed that, number one, they're trying to go to such extremes. Number two, that they don't have lunch programs that are actually taking care of the kids to get these poor kids fed. This isn't a kid's appetite is nothing you should go into debt over, man.
Yeah, the story gets deeper though. See, I'm just reading the surface stuff now, because that's what people were saying. But as it goes on, let me see. First of all, let me ask y'all this: if y'all don't believe that they should be sending home them letters, then how do y'all feel? I mean, because some people are able to feed their kids, they just don't. Because see, the thing that they say in Eastern Pennsylvania is that these people actually do have the money, they're just not paying it.
How do they know?
A CEO, I forget what company, but a CEO in that part of the state offered to pay the school district for everybody's lunch fee, and they said no. Yeah. They declined them. See, that was the other part of the story. They declined for this guy to pay the whole tab. They said, we don't want to take your money because these parents got the money. They just trying to skimp. Now, the second part of this is that what they're saying is this is a failure to provide your child with the proper nutrition, and you can be sent to court for neglecting your child's right to food. Now, if you're upset about the bill, how about them being able to afford it but still not feeding their kids?
Again, how do they know they can't afford it? That's what I want to know. I mean, are they getting their bank statements?
Based on their income. I mean, they get some type of information from the parents depending on the school district. They know what type of homes.
That ain't their damn business. No.
They know what type of homes the school district is in. They know if there's mansions around there.
No, feed the kids. No. Feed the kids and let it go. God damn.
Okay, so where do we say, why ain't the parents feeding the kids? Because this is not the ghetto that we talking about. This ain't the hood. This is Eastern Pennsylvania.
Yeah, there's some shit neighborhoods in Eastern Pennsylvania.
This ain't one of them.
Okay.
I can tell you that. This ain't one of them. But even if it were, then how come the parents ain't just saying that? Hey, we can't feed them. And if they're saying that they can't feed their kids, then shit, when do we call CPS? See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if they're not feeding their kids every day, your kids coming to school every day. That's just like if parents sending their kids to school in pissy smelling clothes or whatever. Or, you know what I'm saying, subpar ass equipment and shit. At some point, you got to add, well, why is your kid hungry every day?
Right. I mean, it's important to ask, but I mean, are you really gonna send a kid to foster care for $75?
No, I think that's just a threat that they employ, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to give y'all a swift kick in the ass and let y'all know how, you know, get y'all shit together, basically.
That is ridiculous, man. I mean, hell, I came from a school where they actually had a policy where if you didn't bring proper pencils and paper to school, they could expel you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's no shit. And hey, we got a caller. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air. Say something to Trey Dillon.
Hey, cousin.
What's going on?
Out in Vegas.
Who we got on the air? What's good?
Erica out in Vegas. I was calling to say that I think it was stupid for the school district to decline the CEO paying off the bill. And I think that it is wrong for them to assume that everybody has the money to send their child with something just because they're in an affluent neighborhood. They don't know that they might all be sleeping on the floor, no lights on, no water, just trying to stay in the house and not be outdoors. So that's my opinion on the issue.
I agree with what you just said, but like I said earlier, at some point, you know, some parents just be sending their kids to school all ratchet. At some point, don't we have to call somebody for help or notify somebody that people sending their kids to school hungry every day?
I agree, but how can you tell one from the other? How can you make that claim by the children just coming to school? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you sending a CPS worker to everybody that's listed as a student, to every address? Like, how can you say that, you know, I'm just not caring for my child when I can versus I really don't have the means to. I'm just trying to survive.
Right. I feel you. I'm sure they got some type of checks and balances where they kind of know that their children's parents and know what type of, I'm gonna say, clientele is at the school. But you make excellent points. You know what I'm saying? Especially about the part about them denying the dude to just pay off everybody's lunch fee.
That was crazy.
That's just dumb. You know,
you don't want those kids to have breakfast and lunch provided for if you're going to turn down free money.
Right.
If it was, to go for a bonus for the state, I'm sure you would have took that, no problem.
Right, exactly. But that's the culture that we in, cousin, and that's exactly what we're talking about tonight. The topic of the night is today versus yesterday. That's what we're talking about tonight. Because today's things that's going on is crazy, am I lying?
According to data USA, loser in Pennsylvania, the median household income is $37,000 a year.
Yeah, that's not that much.
Poverty rate 16.8.
Yeah, that's some hungry people over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I think that breakfast and lunch should be provided to every child, no matter the school district, whether they got to pay a tuition or they don't. I personally feel that it should be provided.
Exactly.
You never know what's going on.
When I was growing up, it was. We used to go to the school for breakfast. It was optional. If you wanted to go to the school and get breakfast, it was free.
Yep.
Lunch damn sure was free.
As well as the after-school program.
Yeah.
We always had a snack, at least twice, 2 snacks.
Yep.
And if you went to the Boys and Girls Club, you had a snack there too. So
politicians killed all that. The politicians wiped out all them programs. Well, this your first time joining the show, huh, cousin?
It is the first time calling in.
Welcome.
I watch you on YouTube.
That's what's up. I appreciate it. Share it with somebody. That's what's happening.
Will do.
Vegas in the building.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. Appreciate it.
Thank you, cousin.
Bye.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the callers in, man. Keep the calls coming. Like I say, let your voice be heard. Voice your opinion and go ahead and say something. We got my niece, Mia Kelly, checking in what's going on. My favorite niece say some things need to go back to the 70s. I agree with that in terms of just the tight-knit communities we used to have growing up, man. You don't have that no more. Remember that old saying, man, it takes a village to raise a child? Ain't no more villages. Everybody on their own, you know what I'm saying? If you see somebody's child doing something and you try and chastise that child and bring them to their parent gonna want to fight you. If you don't get your ratchet ass out of here because somebody trying to help you, you know what I'm saying? Ace Cruiser say, yes, they definitely should accept donations. Shaking my head. Absolutely, man. I mean, I just think they, how can I say it, cutting off their nose to spite their face when they turn down dudes' donation. They trying to make too much of a point at that, you know what I'm saying? Just accept the donation, keep it moving. Because like everybody was saying, man, maybe everybody ain't got it. You know what I mean? So don't take it out on the kids. You know what I'm saying? They own some political shit, but that's what it is, you know what I mean? My niece said the village drugged out. Yeah, because this generation all on Molly's and the rest of that bullshit, man. I mean, which brings me, as I said, to tonight's topic. We are talking about today versus yesterday. And it doesn't even have to be 25, 30 years ago yesterday. I'm talking about yesterday as in 5, 10 years ago, how much shit has changed just recently. You don't even have to go back that far, man. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And what better place to start, what better place to transition than to talk about kids. Zach, kids today versus being kids yesterday. We got Gemini Love checking in. Welcome to the show. She says this generation has no common sense like we did and do these days. Exactly. I mean, it is just, how would you put it, Zach?
Common sense has given way to popular opinion.
It's a lost art, man. I'm telling you. And you know why people so stupid here? Let me show y'all. Right here. This is why people are so stupid nowadays. They call them smartphones because they make your ass dumb. You ain't got to research nothing. You just hit a button and talk to fucking Alexa. Alexa, what's this? Alexa, what's that? Do they still have libraries, Zach?
Yes, they do.
Oh, man, I wouldn't know.
I was just at the library this week.
Damn it, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because, man, these kids today, where do we start? These kids today feel entitled. 469-708-8609. Tell me if y'all agree with me, man. These kids today feel like they owed something. Like they just come in the world and they shit should be taken care of. Like, well, I deserve this? How come I'm not getting this? Man, I'm telling you, I got kids of my own. I'm not them selfish. I'm telling you, man. I mean, not all kids, but the majority of their ass. I mean, I know kids that want to actually work for their money. Some kids still do get, you know what I'm saying, after school jobs. Very few, very far in between. You know what I mean? Got my homeboy Mike Jones checking in. Mike Jones, what's good, pimpin'? Got my homegirl Cinda, you know what I'm saying? She said, got Mike Jones tuned in too. What's going on, Lucinda? How you feel? Holla at your boy. 469-708-8609. Holla at me. Tell me what y'all think about these kids feeling entitled, man. Because I can tell y'all these kids nowadays, as my cousin just said, they don't know nothing about hard times. They think they had hard times these days. They don't know nothing about no hard times, bro. They don't know nothing about the hard times back in the day. You know what I'm saying? When my niece, she told a story. Me, her, and my cousin, we was sharing a lollipop. You know what I'm saying? Not a lollipop for one lollipop between 3 people. Hey, man, you better love who you with. You know what I'm saying? Because there was hard times back then. Couldn't afford no lollipop for each of us. It was one. And you better not take too many licks. You better not bite into it. You better not bite into it. We got to share that shit. These kids nowadays think that hard times is not having enough gigabytes for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Not having enough data. You know what I'm saying? Why is Netflix not working? That's what's hard times to these motherfuckers, Zach. I promise you, you know what I mean? It's, my niece said, kids don't teach themselves, though. It's learned from somebody in the household. Cough, cough. Is that right? I agree to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Behavior is learned. Behavior is taught. You know what I mean? Sometimes. So it's all right. But these kids nowadays, man, I'm telling you, it's all electronics. All electronics. And guess what they sure don't understand? Y'all got to feel me on this. Kids of today versus kids of yesterday, these kids don't understand ass whoopings. They don't understand nothing about go out and get that switch. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I never got a whooping with a switch. And don't let my mama call the show and start talking all that shit about.
She gonna call
yeah,
in.
Right, exactly. You gonna talk them up. You know what I mean? But never got hit with no switch. I know people who got their ass whooped with extension cords. I wasn't never one of those cats. You know what I mean? But these kids nowadays, man, they know about timeouts, Zach. They know about go to your happy space. They don't know nothing about I'm gonna whoop your ass. I mean, not abuse, but just a good old-fashioned hearty ass whooping. Because that's what they need sometimes, man. I mean, dude, hey, man, it says it in the Bible, spare the rod, spoil the child. If God is telling you to whoop your kid's ass, who am I to argue? You feel me? It says it right there. Trying to tell you. My niece also said, yeah, because y'all suck as parents. Why we so bad, y'all just blame us. First of all, niece o' mine, little niece o' mine, y'all ass is hard of the head. You know what I'm saying? Because when we telling y'all right, it don't even go in one ear and out the other. It don't even go in the first ear. Something about you millennials, something about you new age kids. I just, just like I said earlier, back in my day, if you made your parents stretch to whoop your ass, you was getting twice the ass whooping. Your parents would literally tell you, come here, put your face right here. Nah, gonna take your ass back in the row. You had to bring your face to the ass whooping. You had to go get your own ass whooping mechanism. Your mother would literally tell you, go get the belt, go get the switch. That's a death walk. You walking to go get that knowing what pain is feeling. It's a mental torture thing, bro. The kids don't have that shit nowadays, man. They get off too easy. Get put in timeouts. Get talked to. Try and understand their feelings. All you gonna understand is I'm coming with a Randy Macho Man Savage elbow from the top rope. That's what you need to understand. You gonna do what we used to call shut the up and listen to grown folks. Man, y'all don't do enough of that. You know what I'm saying? So another thing kids don't have is imagination. All kids got now, man, is electronics. They want to sit in front of the TV. My parents would put your ass out the house. When we was kids, you had to get out. You couldn't just sit in the house. You know what I'm saying? That's a throwback, man. They ain't even going to understand that. No imagine. We had to make up games, Zach. You feel me? We had to go outside and make up motherfucking red light, green light. Hide and go see. Where you think that came from? That came from broke people. There no Xboxes. There wasn't no damn PS4s, man. You had to go outside. Your parents were like, get your ass out of here. Do something. Go somewhere. Yeah, because back in those days, just like the song say, go ahead.
You can't go out no more. The kids can't go out anymore. I recall a case about 4 or 5 years ago. Girl walking to school on her own. Cops got called on the parents because she was walking to school on her own.
Say, man, it's a crazy world, man. But if we went back to...
they can't go play in the park without supervision.
Shit, they can't go into the park without getting shot.
Right.
Man. But remember, we was growing up happy with nothing. These kids need everything now to be happy, man. We would invent kick a can down the street shit. You know what I'm saying? The simplest thing. We would go outside and flip on mattresses that people had thrown away. We would invent shit. You know what I'm saying? Not today. No imagination. And where do I transition from that? Right to today versus yesterday. Let's talk about sports. And as soon as I say sports, let me give a shout out to my friends at 12 Pack every Wednesday night, 8:30 to 10:30. Check them out. They're my peoples, you know what I'm saying? But today versus yesterday, Zach, when it comes to sports, how come today these people talking about, well, we don't keep score. Everybody gets a trophy. I'm going to do the Scooby-Doo. Huh? What? Are you for serious right now? Wait, y'all don't even keep score just so they just kicking it in the goal or they just scoring baskets for nothing? Everybody gets a trophy? So when do kids learn to lose?
They're building fundamentals in a sense of fair play.
Say, man, they building fundamentals in a sense of soft-ass human beings. You know what I'm saying? The quicker that people understand that you're not doing kids no service by lying to them and being soft, you know what I'm saying? If you got them a pet and they pet died, tell them they pet died. It is a cycle of life, man. They're going to have to come to grips with these feelings some point, you know what I mean? My niece O'Mine said, yeah, that's crazy. Kids need to know how it feels to lose. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll make them work harder not to lose. And today's sports, man, why is everybody so soft? No matter what sport you're talking about, basketball, football, baseball, even hockey, the 4 major sports, North America. Why are people so soft in basketball? Basketball used to be the shit, man. You just never knew what you were going to get. Nowadays, dude, even if somebody does attempt to fight, they swinging so cowardly, dude, and it's getting broken up so quickly, and they don't want to fight no way. They just pretend like they want to fight. Y'all feel me? That's a person who act like they want to fight, but they keep hiding behind the person who trying to break it up, but they reaching around them. Like, now their ass don't want to fight, man. Soft. Football, you can't touch nobody. Every time you tackle somebody's act, flag. Quarterback might as well have on a red jersey. Can't touch him. You gotta hit him between his neck and his damn waist. You got to aim precisely and tackle them a little bit like this, and you can't put your body weight on them. And they got so many rules now, bruh.
Yeah, but they got to be aware of concussions, man. I mean, come on. I'm sorry, but some of that lasting damage, man. I mean, it's hard for me to say it on younger kids. You know, you look at the Pop Warner stuff. You look at the middle school. I mean, when those brains are developing, you have to be careful. I mean, you build in fundamentals to build that. Like I said, there's being hard and then there's being dangerous. Football is a dangerous game, but like I said, you can take precautions.
Do you think that they cared about people's health back in Sparta?
No.
This is Sparta. Your ass either was strong or they got rid of your ass.
Yeah, but the median age was like 30, man.
Yeah, I know.
At 30, you were an old maid.
Yeah, I know.
Just saying.
Hey, man, it's my job to talk shit. That's what I do. You
know your midlife crisis at 12.
Right, shit. Hey, but at the same time, man, listen here. That's why they ass get paid the big bucks, because they have risk of CTEs and concussions. You know who don't make millions of dollars? A plumber. You know why? Because they ain't got to risk concussions. You see what I'm saying?
Plumbers make millions of dollars.
Hey, man.
Have you had a plumber recently? Have you seen them repair roads? You know what HVAC guys make? I'm just saying.
Man, all I'm saying is that's why they get paid so much, to take that risk. Just like boxers, just like MMA fighters. If you don't want to risk concussions, don't be in a profession where you're going to get kicked in your face. Don't be in a profession where your head is going to be bouncing off a turf in 30-degree weather. That's all I'm saying. If you sign up for that, I don't want to hear your complaints. I understand about taking care of themselves, get better insurance, get better health benefits, all of that. Know what you're going, but they know what they signing up for. That's all I'm saying. Nobody forcing you to be a football player. But pretty soon we ain't going to have to worry about that because they just going to have robots out there. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. Got my cousin Kiera checking in.
I'd watch robot football.
Yeah. It's coming to that, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'd watch robot football.
Ace Cruz and say, Grandma patched her busted head with dirt. They'll be okay. I tell people all the time, man, the story of Ronnie Lott, who got his fingertip ripped off in the middle of an NFL game. Ran to the sideline, got it bandaged up, and went back into the game. Got his whole finger ripped off, bone and all. Went to the sideline, taped that up, back in the game. You let that happen to somebody today, they'll be out 2 years. They wouldn't even be able to get back to the field. And the other thing I got to say about today versus yesterday when it comes to sports, let me start going down these points, man, because I got a lot to make. How come nobody hates anybody anymore, Zach? I'm talking as far as sports go, not as human beings, not saying, I want to see this person dead. I just mean, how come there are no great sports rivalries where there's people saying, I don't like this motherfucker. I want to beat his ass every time my team play his team. I'm going to kick his ass. Like I say, not in human terms of hating people, but in sports competition hate. You feel me? You don't have that no more. Back in the gap, man, people actually used to dislike other teams, other players. Ain't no more savages. None. Everybody want to be friendly. Everybody want to play together. Everybody want to form super teams. Everybody want to play with their best friend. They want to vacation together. It's today's culture, man.
All right. So from your day, who do you miss?
Everybody.
Okay, give me a name.
Walter Payton.
Payton was a decent dude. Payton
missed one game, 12-year NFL career at running back.
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, Walter Payton, the best, maybe not the best running back statistically, but certainly the best guy to play the game.
I mean, I was going to bring it up. We was going to argue about the greatest of all time in sports because I'm tired of hearing this LeBron versus Michael Jordan debate. But, I mean, if you want to talk about great running backs, we'll be here all night.
Yeah.
We're going to do that on 12-pack.
Yeah, we do that on 12-pack. But
Yeah,
I'm just saying, I just want an example of someone hard who you miss.
Right. Somebody hard that I miss.
I mean, like, I give an example, John Starks. Miss that boy under the post. Miss him throwing elbows. I mean, he was short. He was mean.
I miss the Davis boys back in Indiana.
Okay.
I miss the old Knicks. I miss the old Miami Heat teams. The Oakleys, the Masons.
Yeah.
The Xavier McDaniels. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people who you knew was finna fight.
Yeah.
It wasn't, man, that's like, they ain't finna do that now.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit. And football, don't get me started. Football is divided and soft. Football now is who's patriotic and who's not. And you know who we got to thank for that bullshit, right?
That's a topic for a whole other show.
Man, be here a whole 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? H. Cruz and say everybody wants to be friends like some parents do with their kids. Hey, couldn't agree more. Kiera said like MJ when he played with the flu. Then, man, that ain't going to happen no more. They get the flu, they going to sit out 2-3 games. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, sports fashion. What's with these people, man, with these capri pants, no socks and dress shoes, and these men purse? I know y'all seen that. LeBron had a purse, gave a purse to his teammates. These people, man, in today's sports society, y'all remember when Deion Sanders came out with all the gold chains? Do you remember when Eric Dickerson them had on the fur coats? See, that was that cool shit. That was that player shit. Nowadays, man, I'm going to tell y'all right now, that's not a man bag, a merce, or what. It is a purse. Period. Point blank. I'm calling shit what it is. That is gay. I said it. 469-708-8609. Men carrying purses are gay. Not metrosexual, not progressive, straight gay. Man, my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all, that's how I feel about that. And like I say, these sports people nowadays so concerned with their image, with their brand. They, you know, they say, they fake as $3 bills. That's all I got to say. They worried about how it's gonna come across on the camera. Zach, do you remember the council back in the 60s of Jim Brown? It was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It was Muhammad Ali when he was, you know what I'm saying, when he declared he wasn't going for the draft. Remember how all the players, remember the Olympians, remember how they all joined together, dude?
No, good. No, please enlighten me.
Back in the 60s, all of the top black athletes got together to voice their political opinions, to take their stardom and use it for something greater than they self. As I said, Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, it was a bunch of people, and they was all at this press conference supporting Muhammad Ali at the time when he wouldn't go to the Army. You don't get that now. Colin Kaepernick still blackballed from the NFL. You know why? Nobody's still behind him. They let his ass twist in the wind. I said it. The owners gave, if you'll remember this, and I know you do from doing 12-pack, the owners gave the players some type of monetary compensation, remember?
Yep.
Because the Eagles player, I forget his name at the second, was leading the charge. What happened to that money? What happened to the rest of the protests? They got paid off, and they shut their mouth. See what I'm saying? They hijacked Colin Kaepernick's cause, dude, and then sold it out. You know what I mean? That's what happened with that. And that leads me to my next segment. Here is where I'm finna go off. This politically correct culture that we got going on. That's what I'm talking about today versus yesterday. 469-708-8609. I got to hear y'all opinion on this one, man. This politically correct culture that we living in right now. The first place to start is with these sensitive ass people. Why every time somebody say something, Zach, somebody's in their feelings, somebody is, oh, I'm offended by that. I blame social media because now everybody think that their opinion is important. A lot of y'all opinion is not important. My opinion is not really important. Everybody has one, but to use it to just tell people how offended you are about shit, how bothered you are about something, come on, man. You just unhappy in life. Look in the mirror and start there. Oh, what Zach said offended me. What Trey has on offended me. Fuck you. Get your unhappy, offended ass somewhere, man, and live your life. And quit worrying about what other people saying, what other people doing. You know what I mean? I can't stand them.
Complaining without solutions.
Man, complaining just to be complaining.
Right.
As we've been talking about the last couple of weeks with Barbecue Becky and the rest of the motherfuckers calling the police because they ain't got nothing else to do. Mm-hmm. How about these special interest groups, Zach? How about PETA? I don't know what to say about them, bro, because I don't really wear fur, but, you know, I like animals. But at the same time, it's a fucking animal. Because you telling me, and then I got to get this off my chest. I'll give you damn what y'all think. You telling me that Michael Vick deserved to go to penitentiary because of his alleged role in a dog fighting ring, when there are people who kill people and don't go to jail? That's my argument. I'm not saying that it's right to kill dogs, but I'm saying how you gonna send a motherfucker to jail for allegedly killing dogs, but not send people to jail for killing humans? Come on, hey man. That's this politically correct culture that we're living in. That's these motherfuckers special interest groups looking to lynch people, and I said lynch, I said it, every time they feel that somebody did something to egregious their group or their beliefs. Who else do I want to talk about, Zach? The Beehive motherfuckers, the Beyonce fans that's always attacking people when they feel that somebody done said something to Jay-Z or somebody done said something to Beyonce. Can I be the first to say it right here, right now on Say Something? Fuck Jay-Z, fuck Beyonce, and fuck y'all. I said it. 469-708-8609. I told y'all I was on one from last week. They thought I was joking, Zach. They thought I was joking. You thought I wasn't bringing the heat this week? Your ass was mistaken. I said it. Fuck every last one of them. Heard it here first. Also, in this politically correct ass bullshit culture we in, the whole shaming thing. That's the new hot button, Zach. People, everybody say, oh, well, you're fat shaming, you're skinny shaming, you're old shaming, you're short shaming, you're this shaming. Man, shame y'all ass somewhere else. Like I said, I got the next installment of the hit series, Why Are People So Sensitive, coming. Wait till I do that show, Zach. Wait till I do that show. You shaming this person. You're trying to say this. You're trying to get y'all ass out y'all feelings, man. Everything is shaming somebody. You can't take a joke. I mean, man, say, man. Also, I got to talk about this. Got to talk about it. The Me Too liars. You know what I'm talking about, Zach, the whole Me Too movement. Everybody got a story. Everybody was touched. Everybody had an experience. All them motherfuckers ain't telling the truth. Y'all know it. I have a mother, 2 sisters, and 2 daughters. I do not advocate any type of violence or sexual assault against women. But if you people think that all them motherfuckers telling the truth, I got a piece of the Brooklyn Bridge I like to sell your ass right now. I mean, everybody, Zach? Everybody's telling the truth. Everybody. Every last one of them?
Can't say everyone's telling the truth.
I mean, man, say, just because a story sounds convincing doesn't mean that it happened. I'm just saying, man, I'm not trying to make light of sexual assault, but everybody's not telling the truth. Let's just go ahead and get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just culture, though. You know what I'm saying? They quick to convict without even hearing what's going on. As soon as they hear some woman say, oh, well, he's already guilty. They must have did it. They had to. And guess what else they trying to do in this PC culture, Zach? Guess what else they trying to do in this politically correct culture, people? They are trying to force y'all to like what they love. Just because you love that bullshit don't mean you can force me to like it. I am not homophobic because I don't agree with your fucking lifestyle. But Zach, guess what they telling me? Well, Trey, if you don't agree with what we're saying, then you're homophobic and you're against gay people. What the fuck is you talking about? Just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean I'm against it. Be who you want to be. That doesn't mean I have to like it. That doesn't mean I have to come out and endorse your shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because the place I'm going to take it to is this. Do you think that there are any racist gay people in the world, Zach?
Oh, absolutely.
So do you think a racist gay person gives a fuck about Black Lives Matter? Now, let me flip that coin. Do you think that some of these people who are behind Black Lives Matter are even concerned about gay people? So it goes both ways, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because you're in a special interest group, as I like to say, doesn't mean you're for everybody. You're concerned with your shit, but you don't give a fuck about the next motherfucker's plight. That's what that is, man. I mean, that's that political correct culture that we're in right now. Because everybody's offended by something. We got a few minutes left. If y'all want to get y'all phone calls on, man, 469-708-8609. I'm going off. I'm up here sweating. Y'all can't tell, but the lights is bright. I'm on one. The co-host is in the building, man, and we getting shit off our chest tonight. Today versus yesterday. Trying to tell you. Got to bring this up, Zach, before we get off the air. The cost of living. We was talking about that off air, wasn't we?
Yeah.
How much it costs to rent an apartment, how much it costs to rent a house, regentrification, how these companies buying up low-income housing and then turning it into high-ass income rent type shit, moving everybody out, talking about how much it costs to go buy groceries now, and even if you hit a lick on the side and come up on some food stamps and be doing a cabbage patch like we gonna eat good this month. Man, when you go to the grocery store, this shit is so expensive. I mean, just hot dogs and bread, man. I don't do.
Try eating healthy. Try eating
and
healthy.
Going to specialty food?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. How about this, Zach?
I mean, let me go on this because you've got a burger that costs $1.25 versus 7-grain bread, turkey, things like that
Right.
is supposed to be good for you that costs $5.
Yeah, because they know it and they're gonna charge you for it.
Right. Because but that other food has no nutritional value, so it has no value.
Right.
They're basically making 95 cents off a 5-cent burger.
And there's no industry.
And there's no nutritional value.
Whole food
But
industry.
I mean basically it's dragging down a whole section of people.
You a family man. Do you remember when people used to be able to take the whole family out for events?
Yeah.
You take your wife and kids to concerts. You take them over here and do this.
Take them to the movies.
Yeah, try doing that shit today.
Take them to the movies.
Yeah, okay. Try doing that not during a matinee and not on no motherfucking senior citizen special.
Right.
And then buying them food and popcorn.
Friday night, family of 4. You got 4 tickets that cost $15 each. You got popcorn that costs what,
Say, man.
$8.75.
You
Drinks
got to
cost
save up
$6.
from a check.
Yeah.
Try taking them to a Mavericks game.
Oh, try taking him to a Rangers game.
Right, no, man. Say, you got to save up for that.
I took my pops to a ball game with my wife and my father-in-law. 4 of us. I swear to God, it was second mortgage hot dog night.
Man, I'm trying to say, everything is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not only that, man, but it doesn't matter what you do. Remember when it was 99 cents a gallon for gas? Remember when y'all ass could pull up to the gas station with $2 and ride all weekend? Never again.
Mm-hmm.
Never again, you know what I'm saying? And don't even get me started on taking your family on vacations.
Oh, Lord.
Don't even, I mean, Disney World, remember all the commercials and shit, Zach?
We're going to be here for another 2 hours
Right.
if you start going
You know
there.
what I'm saying? They start showing all the pictures of vacations with the little, your kids running through the set. You get your ass out of here, man. You'll be broke. Try to take your family to vacate, man. Say.
All right. You ready to wrap this up?
Gotta wrap this up, man. As always, man, it's been a hell of a night, man. Had a blast, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all had a blast. As always, like I say, hit me up on that Facebook page with any suggestions, any comments that y'all got for the show. Zach, you got to say anything to the people as we going out?
Just stay tuned for Best for Business right here on DallasOnAir.com. Tune into our friends 12-Pack on Wednesday nights. Of course, tune into The Real Spill on Sundays. Like I said, check out everything on DallasOnAir.com. And again, get well soon, do a Jedi, and we'll see you soon, Cat.
Absolutely, definitely, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check out the shows, as my man said. Make sure y'all join me next Thursday, man, right here. 7 to 8 p.m. for the next installment of this crazy shit that we call Say Something. For my man Zach, for myself, Trey Dillon, this has been Say Something. We'll holler at y'all next week, man. Peace.
We're going to take out a little Stevie Wonder.
Absolutely.
This is DallasOnAir.com.